what I think will happen with
All right,
SoundHound
let's
here
see what we
very,
got.
very soon. I'm going to give you a fresh technical for those who've been following along that play with the stocks with Josh Page. Now, let me bring on my special guest, Mr. Stock Up with Larry Jones.
Oh,
You can call me Roaring Kitty with a suntan.
Oh
Larry,
gosh,
tell
we're,
people a
we
little
are.
bit.
did y'all hear
We're
that?
not. I don't think we're live, man.
Uh, okay. Let's see what's going on.
Sunrun puts a lot of money into research and development. Shit.
Good.
Yeah, we're.
Do they develop software
There
or
we
do they
go.
develop like a product?
Are we
See
live
here.
now?
Yes, now we're live. Let's go. Right on.
Positions.
Welcome
Okay.
back to the channel. Great day today. Let's go. Give me the rundown, scrolling. What is happening? What
All
is
right.
going on?
So
Hmm.
we are going to break down what's going on. It's the meme stock, is what it seems like. That the AMC, SoundHound, and um, GameStop are all exploding. They've been blowing up. We've been watching them all day, and everybody is confused of what's going on and why this is happening. Do y'all have any opinion on this?
On what the GameStop AMC?
Yeah, let's talk about GameStop first. All right, I'm just gonna pull up GameStop. What's y'all's take on this explosion? You know, with the volume sitting at 182 million, your average volume still sitting at 15 million, and it just continuously keeps on climbing up. What are you guys thinking is going on here?
Well, they've piled into the May 17th contracts, call contracts, and so they're. This is a gamma squeeze. Um,
Some folks
um,
might not.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here. So
Yeah,
gamma
it's
squeeze.
it's a gamma squeeze. They piled into those May 17th contracts. So I mean, this is it's they're pumping the stock up, and it's pumped up ridiculously high. I think they're going to keep pumping it all week,
Not even
and
know Roaring Kitty.
Yeah, for sure.
so I guess on Monday, those out of the money calls will expire, and in the money calls they'll either take profit or they'll exercise them. Now, if they take profit, then the stock is going to crash. If they exercise those contracts, you might be able to sustain it for, I don't know, a few months, a few weeks, what have you. But eventually, what goes up must come down.
Of
Yeah,
course. Yeah.
unfortunately.
So I mean,
And a lot of people are out there on the internet pumping this thing up, and yeah, that's great. You want to get on and ride it up, but if you don't get rid of it, if you can, if you hold on to it, and after the run is over, and they're still telling you to buy more and buy more, well, you're going to get yourself into trouble on the long run there.
right, 100%. I definitely believe
Yeah.
that as well.
hmm I mean, you're right now you're trading over 1,000 um, PE ratio. I mean, it's just ridiculous, and it's unsustainable. Um,
It
so
yes, 100%.
yeah,
I agree.
in the long run. Now, in the short run, you can see how far this pump goes, but
Yeah.
it'll eventually come down to where it was. Um, yeah.
So what do you think the highlights are? You know, what is people looking for since this has happened? You know, do you think people are just going to hold for the long haul? Is this Dumb Money, the movie, all over again?
I think what's going on is there's a bunch of billionaires that have created this gamma ramp, and they're now pumping it to retail so they can buy the stock. I don't know if they're working with the short sellers. That would be some tinfoil.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's a pump and dump.
Well, it definitely
It's a
seems
ga- it's a
like.
gamma it's a gamma squeeze pump and dump. Um,
Well, that's a lot
yeah.
of volume in there for a gamma squeeze, and it could very well be. I'm not certain. Like this is very unusual because with GameStop not having any revenue, I mean, this is definitely carried by the shareholders. This is not carried by revenue. This is not carried by the business itself. Now, of
Hmm.
course, you know they are saying that this is when the stock should pump up anyway, simply because, as you can see right here on our trend lines that we put in earlier, yeah, the past tells us, okay, yeah, this is exactly where this stock should be going right now. But with no continuous income, it's kind of crazy.
Another thing is that this morning people there was not a lot of shares being traded back and forth. Buyers really didn't come into the stock till the afternoon, but in the morning the stock was really pumping, and there wasn't a lot of volume on the underlying, but there was an incredible amount of volume on the call side, and they're pumping that derivatives chain by buying those May 17th calls. I mean, we saw some huge block orders on those May 17th calls last week, a couple days ago. Yeah. So as retail buys the shares, there's already so much pressure on the gamma ramp that it's going to pump. And after Friday, those calls will expire, and people will either take their profit and go home, or I don't know. Yeah, it'd be pretty.
No, it's
pretty
really a
weird
hard
to
time to
imagine.
tell that, hey, what is this stock going to do? What's the expectation? Because this is out of left field, which brings us back to our whole live, and our point of being here tonight was to touch base with people that are definitely bigger in the game than we are. But, Roaring Kitty. Can y'all tell us a little bit about Roaring Kitty? I'm new
Oh my
to
God.
him. I think that's
Roaring Kitty is a beloved member of the community. We love Roaring Kitty. All right. He's a great man. Have you heard of him? He sleeps only 2 hours a night and gets facial reconstructive surgery every 2 months. He's a great man.
What? That sounds a little left field to me.
Isn't that right, Noistar?
That's right.
That's right.
Not really.
I mean, Roaring Kitty made an amazing trade. Definitely one for the history books. 50,000 into, I believe, 50 million. Incredible gains. An incredible trade.
Yeah,
oh, you got
makes
yourself.
Sense. No, that does make
Yeah.
sense. It does seem like they're definitely trying to do something here, but now, a community has gathered, all right, and say they're not taking it from the stocks anymore. I mean, this is dumb money, guys.
Let's go.
This is exactly what happened in dumb money. That guy, he invested all his life savings into GameStop because he liked the stock. That was the only reason that he invested into the stock, because he liked it. But then where he got other people so intrigued and following the stock as it rallied, well, everyone got paid. And the big companies, they're the ones that got hurt this time instead of us little guys. So, I mean, it's really exciting to see this kind of pump and definitely seeing it hold. I mean, I'm not going to lie. 100% after this morning, whenever we saw this volume up that high, I honestly thought that this thing was just going to plummet. But it never did.
Yeah.
It kept growing and growing and growing.
Well, yeah, they're pumping it. Do you see the videos out there online? Of course you do. We've been watching them together.
Right, all day.
Yeah,
so now that we're seeing all these things happen, we see that, okay, some of the big players that actually have money in the game, who can actually make a difference in the game, they're going in hard and proving that this is just another scandal. I mean,
Oh my God.
Could it be?
What a mess. What a mess.
I'm very
intrigued
to see what this leads to. Not what it's doing. I mean, it's already impressive of what's going on right now. But what's to come of all this? What's going to be that?
Oh my God. Could be a disaster.
I mean, they could have to rescope the whole market.
Oh my God.
They have to figure out how they're going to do all this, and not to mention all the new currencies that are coming in. I mean, this is just another one for 2024 to add to the books. What do you think about GameStop?
North Star.
North Star?
Well, I'll comment on what's happening right now. Is I believe shorts are closing.
Yeah.
Previous shorts, they can open new shorts. And
Yeah.
I know that Q1 of 24 is highly anticipated. And, coming off of a profitable year, barely profitable, but profitable. And really honing in on that Q1 year-over-year performance. We're going to compare it to Q1 of 23. And if there's an increase in profits, earnings per share, maybe they're on track for even more profit for the rest of the year. But there's a lot of moving parts in this operation right now, and it's definitely not a stable thing. It's there's still changes to be made. They're still closing down stores and whatnot. So
Right.
Listen, guys, buy the dip, sell into strength, and when you see the backside of the moon, run for the fucking hills. Do not get caught up in this shit. All right?
there
Yeah.
you go.
That's the best I can give you.
There you go.
Because
You'll
I mean,
be fine.
it's still in questioning. Is this just a pump and dump? I mean, honestly, or is it like
could be.
even North Star just said? Are they going to? Okay, a lot of people have lost money in GameStop, right? A lot of people.
A lot of
However,
people made money in
a lot of
GameStop.
people made money in GameStop.
North,
Exactly.
North Star North Star is one of those people.
Whoa. Just slow your roll for a second.
So this is something that you can either make money or lose money with, but like even right now, I mean, hopefully those earnings do prove you right, and it's a rebuy, and people are going to be able to actually readjust their accounts and be able to hold in and build the stock back where it was.
It's not real until you sell and take profits. So
That's true.
Yeah, there you go.
just keep that in mind too.
That's facts.
Yeah, keep that
I
in
mean, you're
mind.
fantasizing about X, Y, Z, what it could go to. Sometimes you got to make it real and take some profits, but do you? Do you? I know Kramer tweeted that this would be a good time for GameStop to issue those new shares that they've been wanting to or are earmarked to and raise money for the company at these elevated prices. We'll see what they do.
Yep.
I mean, that's the Wall Street angle right there.
That is.
And why wouldn't you, as a company, if you're able to issue new shares, raise more money for your operation? I see that as a good thing.
Right. 100%. I can see that. But of course, as of a lot of people who invested in GameStop originally, it was simply because, I mean, who doesn't? If you've ever been a gamer at all in your entire life for 5 minutes, why wouldn't you want to own a small part of GameStop? I mean, come on. It makes sense. But I can't play off emotions, and that would be an emotional play for me. That's why I don't play GameStop.
That's true.
Yeah.
And gaming is going digital, if
100%.
people haven't noticed.
Yeah.
Cloud gaming is the future. Now, I understand that a good portion of the revenue does come from hardware sales. So if there's some kind of way that they can benefit from esports in the future or streamlining the business to where, they're efficient at selling that hardware, then maybe we have something. But until then, it's not a buy for me right now.
No. Even though the volume looks amazing, it is. It's just it's a very unusual situation. I'll put it that way.
No, because I mean, this stock has been, if you're talking price action, this thing has been hovering between 10 to 15 for like weeks, months now. So had you accumulated at that point or bought in at that point and you're selling into whatever this is right now, obviously do the math. You've made a pretty decent chunk of money. Or if you haven't sold, your portfolio has increased in value without a doubt.
Right.
But
100%.
But there is a lot of risk that comes with this play, just so you know.
100%. I agree with that as well. But like we were talking about earlier, I do think that a lot of this has been built up. But also, we got to see what's going on. So, with Roaring Kitty, all right, you guys are going to have to do the fill in on that. I don't know a whole lot about Roaring Kitty.
Okay, I believe this is your area here of expertise.
Yeah, why was
Roaring
he gone
Kitty?
for 3 years, and then why is he back now?
Roaring Kitty made an appearance today. I mean, earlier in the stream, we watched like multiple tweet videos that he tweeted earlier in the day. Now, I think we might have to run the tape back and sort of analyze the meaning, because there's a lot of little like riddles and whatnot that he, subliminal messages, riddles that are within his videos that you have to decipher.
Hmm.
I don't know.
It's very
But,
true. I do have it pulled up here.
I think, listen, North Star, I think that,
Yes, sir.
I think, scrolling with trades, he doesn't really know too much about Roaring Kitties, and
Yeah, I'm
I
looking
think
for
he's
some
asking
background.
he's asking you for a little bit of background on.
Okay, just a little background. So he started posting on Reddit back in August of 2019 about the GameStop position that he was building, the options that he was buying. I don't know if he just purchased shares outright, but definitely options that he was accumulating that he later then exercised to get the shares. And then let's see, so August 2019, he's on Reddit. It wasn't until July 2020, I want to say.
Oh, wow.
June or July. I think July 2020 is when he started making the videos. And I don't know, check him out. I mean, he was like a financial, like that's what he did as a profession. He was some sort of financial professional, advisor or planner,
Right.
of some sort.
Well, it looks
So, I mean,
like he did post a couple more videos
Mhm.
while we were doing our other stuff. I don't know if you guys are interested, because this might refresh you too, because it does make
Well,
sense from what you
fucking
told me
hell,
earlier.
yeah.
So let's
Hell
just
yeah,
kind of
let's
get a feel from
stay
where
on
he was
top
at.
Yeah, let's stay on top of it. So
Yeah.
yeah, like he's
Not
Um,
revenge he's after.
he's tweeted today, and that's the first time in like 3 years. Like the last time he posted, I think might have been. I mean, he posted his last YouTube video, and then I think he did one last Reddit post, and that was about 3 years ago, man.
Yeah.
To like maybe even to this date, something like that. So he's been gone a long ass time.
Everyone has said it's been 3 years since he's been here, and you can see even here. What was that last post we saw? It was like 2021 or something like that.
Yep.
Oh, June 18th, 2021.
Mm.
So before 18, well, it's been longer now, 23 hours ago. 23 hours ago, he posted this, which means, this is a gamer. He was in a sitting up position, then he leans forward, which means, okay, it's getting serious, right?
They're already prepared for the court case. Let's go.
Right. So now we've seen all these memes. You guys jump in on Twitter, check out Roaring Kitty, look at the post that he put up today. I'm going to get everybody caught up to where we quit watching them and then where we came back at. So we've seen this. We just watched that one. So let's watch this one. I was really interested in seeing this one, but I didn't want to miss the other one.
Yeah, this is the Gangs of New York one.
Oh, this one's Pirates of the Caribbean. What's become
is it
of the ship? Of my
Oh
ship.
no, I hadn't seen this one. Wow.
Yeah, this is a new one.
You remember the little red button? Yeah. Push the
There's a new one? Oh shit.
And you may want
This
to
is it. Oh, let's go! Let's fucking go!
Right?
Fuck yeah.
It's definitely motivating. I will say that, to say the least. It's definitely
Fucking
motivating.
moon.
Fucking meant to be.
The guy knows how to catch your attention, you know it? So then, this was the last one that he posted for today. We don't know what's coming tomorrow, but this was today's last post.
He's such a troll, I swear. I love it. No fighting. That's you, Morantz.
It's gonna be a busy few weeks, brother. Yeah.
Stop spinning yarns about me, eh?
Oh, I'm just trying to sell you to them, Tom.
But the main thing is, you bunch of fuckers, despite the provocation from the cavalry, no fighting. No fighting. No fucking fighting. No fighting. No fucking fighting!
Oh shit. He's serious.
I have more complicated strategies in mind. It's gonna be a busy few weeks, brother.
Well, wait, I want to hear that more complicated strategies part.
Strategies in mind. It's gonna be a busy few weeks, brother.
Okay. I get you. Let's go! You're my boy, Roaring Kitty. I love you, bro. Let's go.
It's gonna be a busy few weeks, brother.
Let's go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
Stop spinning yarns.
I will
about
say
me, eh?
this,
Oh,
as
I'm
far
just
as
trying to sell you to them, Tom.
creativity goes, I guess,
But the main
on these videos, amazing. I mean, I'm so intrigued just to see what happens next. Or
My
his
God.
prediction through his videos, which is also very impressive, you know?
Let's go. My God, I'm jacked.
I can't wait to do, like, later I'm going to do an in-depth dive on what's really going on with these stocks and, what we're seeing. Because I think it's more to it than what's come out yet. Like, this is only the beginning. That's how this guy's acting. He's acting like this is the beginning. It's been laying dormant for years, and now it's time. It's finally time.
Oh, he's going to have us hanging on his every video, bro. All week long.
Guaranteed.
Trust me. Yes,
Well,
he will.
did you see what it said at the end of the video? Look
thing
here.
is,
Let me take you to the
you
end.
bunch
Strategies in mind. It's
Look.
gonna be a busy few weeks, brother.
It's going to be a
Yeah.
busy few weeks, brother.
You week.
That's what it says in the video. It's going to be a busy few weeks. Watch. I had a more complicated strategy in mind.
Complicated strategies in mind. It's gonna be a busy few weeks, brother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, this
Oh,
has definitely
shit.
got so many people's attention today. I mean, this is
Oh, you
actually
would you listen?
exciting.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, I'm getting jacked. I might have to double down.
So you're going to have to, the next person, we talked about Roaring Kitty. He's come back after 3 years. Of course, we're going to keep up with him here on Just.Scrollin.Trades and here in the Discord, with North Star, XBit. We've had some more great people in here today, in and out from communities, and I don't want to give everybody out. And of course, we had Discovering Your Mind, or Discovering Curtis's Mind. He
Oh,
was
my
in
goodness.
here earlier today. He's the one that gave us the live feed from GameStop and what they were doing, how the door was shut. He messed with us.
We will be going live tonight, yes.
Yeah, so there's going to be more to come on that one as well. And then, so the next one I would like to talk about is Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate,
Let's go.
we did put it on live. Andrew Tate and GameStop. Roaring Kitty is back. Question mark. Those are the things you saw in the thumbnails. He's been coming out today, speaking a lot that's on his mind about everything that's going on. I didn't even see this one earlier. This was from 3 hours ago.
soldiers. And it was saying that the
Let's see what this
Germans
is from.
kicked the French, they beat them. And across 3 or 4 years, the French women.
In today's society. Okay, so that's his manpower thing. Where was he talking about? So can you pull us back up on Rumble, XBit, and pull that piece up where Andrew
It's,
Tate and his brother went live?
I believe it's posted. Oh, actually, hold on. I can post it for you
Yeah.
so that you can get it right there.
So let's see here.
Oh, wait a minute. Wrong channel.
Uh-oh. Yeah, so I just seen that too.
I put it in the main chit chat there for you.
Okay, cool. Huh. We're definitely going to have to go explore that as well. Strongman personal finance. What is this about? Something else that come through. We'll have to check that one out as well. All right. Oh, yeah, there it is. Emergency meeting. Let's go ahead. Let's visit the site. So, yeah, so he was having this emergency meeting earlier today. Wait a minute. Where's the one that's going? Here it is. Is this the one now? No. Where's the one that's going? Where's the one that's live now?
There isn't one that's live now. He just went live at close, basically.
Okay,
yeah.
I got you. So let's find that
Looks
last
like it.
one then.
Yeah, looks like they did about an hour of coverage, like right at the close. They started.
Got you. Okay, so what was that? A couple hours ago?
I mean, he tweeted a bunch of shit about GameStop. And
he really did. Like he was.
Other people, yeah. He's all of a sudden. You look at his videos, it's like it's nothing, and then all of a sudden, boom, GameStop. He's all in. Let's go.
He's all
Andrew
in.
Tate. What's Andrew Tate up to? Let's find out. Holy shit.
Oh my goodness.
So we're about to see if this is the same live from earlier that we started to watch and then we decided to wait. Let's see.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
No, this is not it.
I posted it there in the chit chat.
Yeah, and you took me to this guy.
What?
Hold on.
It should be emergency meeting or something like that, episode 51.
Mm-hmm.
That should be the latest. That's what we were watching, and we decided to stop.
Thank you so much. So let's go back
episode
over here.
51.
Number 9. I'm already... Oh.
It should just be that emergency meeting one on the left. No? Up. Isn't that white box? Is that it playing? That should be it.
Give me 1 second.
Go right to the beginning of it. The first few minutes he didn't have a shirt on.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I tried to play it. It's not even coming up. Let me back up.
Oh, Rumble might... Does Rumble allow you to stream videos from it? Some services don't.
Oh, I'm not
Xbit was streaming it.
Yeah, we did.
Was he?
Yeah, we watched
Okay.
it earlier on here. Some of it. We didn't get to watch it all. Okay. 1 month ago, 14 days ago.
I mean, it might have like a tie-in with YouTube or something where it doesn't allow it. I don't know.
It's a possibility. I don't know. So
I don't know. I don't know either. But I'm strictly guessing. But if none of them play, then you'll know.
Right.
Here,
Yeah.
I can post the link for you.
I got it right here.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, that should be it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, about 8 minutes in, I've heard him say that line before. I wonder if it was during the first run-up.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
It was only about 8 minutes in. I think we stopped at about 8 minutes and 40 seconds is where we stopped it.
Okay. So it didn't let me even watch the live. I think brothers. Okay. Let's see what it's doing now. I don't know. I don't use Rumble a whole lot, so I'm not sure how.
Me either. I just signed up today.
Right. Me too. So like I just started using Rumble today, just where I could watch this, and now I'm not even sure what's going on. So Tristan Tate edited it. I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
It won't let you fast forward or anything.
That's weird. Audrey, why don't you put Hank in the house? Cause he's barking like a maniac. He's looking for you guys, and you're not there anymore. He hears you having fun without him.
Here it is. This is it. I found it, guys. Okay. Yeah. I remember the pants. And let me get that volume.
Vendetta. In the movie, this was one of the first times you ever really get to see V. This, they first meet each other then. Natalie Portman. And
he's talking about Roaring Kitty right here.
But
who's this guy?
For the movie,
this was
ends up blowing up some government buildings.
No, whose stream are you watching? Who's?
Well, it's these three right here. So that's Take Cuts Officials, Take Confidential Matrix, and then I thought this video right here, the hour and 25 minutes long. I thought this was it.
No. How about I send you the link?
Yeah.
I'll find it real quick.
Yeah, that one's something else. He's been posting a lot in the last 8 hours.
Whoa. Andrew Tate says he's cashed $500K in Bitcoin to go all in on GameStop. Wow. He dumps Bitcoin to buy GameStop.
What?
This is huge. Yeah, just type in Andrew Tate GameStop. There's a shit ton of stuff on him. Okay, where is it here?
Oh, wow.
Well, I'll get you the link here.
Let's go to most recent. Getting railed Trump and well, that's not it. Andrew Tate calling GMAC apes geniuses.
Yeah,
This marks the potential start of a third world war, and we will soon be hit with a silent, untraceable attack on America.
Post it here in the chat for you.
All right.
So the stream is 3 hours long, but there's a countdown there's a 2 hour countdown. The stream is the video stream that they did live is basically an hour.
One of my millions. I have 11 now.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we're.
Okay.
Very interesting. I didn't know that he dumped $500,000 worth of Bitcoin to buy GameStop. It's
Well, that explains
it's huge, man.
That explains what's going on today, don't it?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, does that not explain it? I mean, how else would it rally like it has? Like,
well, it's simply put, there's a lot of short sellers in this thing. Shorts are closing their positions.
but of course, but you don't think Tate has a community of people that were willing to go in with him and do this as well? I mean, all right, let's talk about this a second, okay?
I mean, that would be the logical thing. I don't have any evidence of that, but
right. But for someone to take out a Bitcoin right now,
yeah,
he pulled $500,000 out of Bitcoin to dump it into GameStop. All right. Now, we know everybody here has looked at GameStop and what's going on with GameStop and what's been going on with GameStop. And now, what does he know that we don't know? Because if he's doing what I think he's doing, I think he has enough people with heavy enough pockets that they all did this at the same time, and they're making this strategic move together. I think this is a group effort. Everybody's got a front man. Who's to say Andrew Tate's not the front man for it? because I don't know if you've ever watched any of his other videos, but like this dude will get you fired up. Like he will have you pumped up, wanting to be a better man, wanting you to invest your money into stocks, into options, and make real money. Like he is avid about this. Like he presses on this. He's a big influence in the motivation community, and obviously in the stock community as well. But yeah, I didn't know that he was this big about it. Like this is investing.
And this GameStop thing is genius.
Well,
You actually look at it and read what
as far as like stocks and money, he's been like heavily like crypto. Crypto's been his thing. This is the first time I've heard about him like buying a stock or really promoting a stock or whatever. So
yeah, it's interesting. I am kind of curious. We'll see.
Pure genius.
It is pure genius.
And what they're doing on all these other stocks, they're going to war with hedge funds. Have you seen their open letter? They made a letter to CNBC who was saying bad things about them, saying, we want to see lost porn. I'm tired of my account going to zero.
did that link work for you?
I haven't tried the link yet, but I was just catching what he was saying right here, talking about it.
This is officially
Sure.
I'm in for $6 million. Twitter, tell me what to do. Tell me what to buy. I'm cashing $6 million of crypto. We're going in $6 million. We're going to take out hedge funds. What kind of man would I be if I didn't go to war with a hedge fund?
Well, I will be right back.
Hey. All right. So yeah, he's sitting here saying that he's going to. What kind of man would I be if I didn't go to war with a hedge fund? Jeez.
I've been around these kind of people when I was kickboxing world champion, or when I was buying my Bugatti, or when I was hanging out in Monaco. I've been around these people. They're the worst people on earth. They're rude to staff. They have no respect for anybody. They're cunts, and they have no.
Wow. So he has a pretty broad opinion on this, guys. So yeah, if you would, y'all can jump in, update me, let me know what you think about this stock and what you think it's going to do next. Is this going to be the next big move? Is crypto going to be the one that takes us across that line? I don't know. Is it going to be GameStop? Is it going to be Sound? Is it going to be AMC? I think this is just something we're going to have to watch. I don't think really anybody can tell us much about it other than where the money came from, and Andrew Tate may be one of the big contributors to where that money came from. Roaring Kitty may have been one of the contributors to where that money came from because they believed in something, a corrupt system that they wanted to take down, and this is how they do it. They do it with money. They are literally fighting money with money. So this is definitely going to be something interesting to keep up with and watch from here on out. Guys, you can jump in the Discord and let us know what your thinking process is, where you think this stock may go, where AMC may go.
Yeah, we're taking all callers. Let's go. Expert said he'd be right back. He's got to do something.
All right. Yeah. I see you guys.
Yeah. He does a lot of things, so whatever. Fucking show goes on.
The show goes on.
They don't make money. They just have a pot of money, and they manipulate markets to make the pot go up with other people's money, and they get bailed out by the government anyway. They're complete dickheads with no skill. The worst people in the world. And they'll wipe out all the normal traders, all the average person. They'll completely wipe them out, and they'll sit there with their big pot of money and manipulate the markets.
So, I mean, he's talking about literally stepping up for the little man against the big guys to shut it down.
He's got an income. He's got a business. He can't make it back. $13 billion has vanished from the
It's crazy. So, yeah. That's insane. Whoa. I don't know which one this one is. You said you dropped that in the main chat there?
No, I dropped it in the voice chat.
Okay. So is that the one where it could be the GameStop one? No, that's Ash.
It is the GameStop one. Click the link. And then, actually, I think it's a link to the video itself.
The pump and dump?
I
just want to make sure I'm pulling up the right one. Talk
Okay,
about
in
Roaring
the
Kitty.
voice chat right here, where it
Yep.
says emergency meeting episode 51.
Got you. Okay, so let's see here.
In different countries with different banks. It keeps
Wait a minute. Hold on. Right there.
There you go.
Now we can watch the video and see what was happening there.
Bit of sarcasm in the disclaimer there.
Welcome to an emergency meeting. Neighbors and friends, it's good to be here. To
The emergency meeting as he's hitting his hookah.
And loyal fan base, and my brother,
Mhm.
of course. We're basically like your friendly neighborhood billionaires. We're Mr. Rogers, but with a lot more money.
Mr. Rogers with a lot more money.
Just did he have?
Well, probably only his wife, because that's the type of man.
No, you have a wife, then you have bitches. How many did Mr. Rogers have?
I don't know. Is the answer? It
Yeah.
could be zero.
Incalculable.
It could be thousands.
Incalculable bitches for Mr. Rogers.
He'd be good with it.
He is hung up on
Hey,
Mr.
do you have
Rogers.
any sweater?
I'm your friendly neighborhood.
When I look back at a couple of his videos,
collection.
he talked about Mr. Rogers too.
Important things to talk about. We're going to go through what short selling is. We're going to talk about the history of GameStop. We're going to talk about what's happening now, why it's reemerged, and then we're going to talk about the level behind that, underneath that, which nobody talks about, which is the spiritual battle of good versus evil, and why it's so important you do the right thing and make the right decision, because this is actually a spiritual battle like most things in life are. In fact, all things in life are spiritual battles. We're going to talk about that. Then we're going to do an unfair advantage emergency meeting, which is only for the real world students after this emergency meeting to explain how they can make as much money as possible. And we're also going to prove to you that the entire financial system is about to collapse. And if you're not going to get rich quick, you're basically fucked. It's going to be fun.
So before we start, I'm gonna, if you give me a moment, I want to define
Wow,
a
yeah.
few certain
That's a
terms,
heavy-
so everyone.
Okay, that is
If you're not getting rich quick, is that what he said? If you're not getting rich quick, you're fucked.
You're getting fucked. If you're not getting rich quick, you're getting fucked.
Oh, you're getting fucked. Holy shit.
This is deep, bro.
Watching because there's 37,000
This is
people
hilarious.
watching. A lot of you have never
Yeah.
traded stocks, sold stocks, shorted stocks. You don't know what these things mean. So I'm going to explain very briefly the way you make money betting for markets and betting against markets. We're going to pretend that these exclusive packs of luxury Talisman Tate and Cobra Tate stickers from Sticker Mule are shares of a company. Shares, nice and simple. We're going to do it very, very simple. And Andrew is the guy who you buy shares from. Andrew is the company. So let's say I buy. This is how you make money trading stocks conventionally in the way that you most of you understand. I buy 5 shares of his company, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for $100 each. I hold on to these and I have $500 worth of his stock. Let's say the price goes up 100% and they double to $200 each. Then I sell them and I have no more stock, but I have $1,000. Now that's very simple and most of you understand this. However, most of you don't understand what short selling is. How do you make money by putting money in when a company goes down? Where does the money come from? How do you generate the money? So listen very carefully because a lot of you won't understand this the first time around. I'm going to explain it as slowly and as possible. Slowly as possibly possible. So let's say I wish to short Andrew's stock, okay?
Don't you fucking dare.
What I do is I say, look, I'm going to borrow shares from you. I'm not going to purchase shares and hope they go up. I want you to give me 5 of your shares to hold on my books. And in a month or 2 months or 6 months, I'm going to give you 5 of your shares back. So I owe you 5 shares. Let me just have them for a little bit. I take the shares for $100 each and I immediately sell them. So I've got $500 of cash. Then in 6 months' time, I can return, or immediately, whenever I like, I can return the 5 shares owed. Now let's say the price is halved in that time. I then give him back his 5 shares, but that's only $250 worth of shares, and I have $250 left. So it's essentially, in layman's terms, it's borrowing the shares, immediately selling them for what they're worth, and then repaying the shares when the price drops and having a massive windfall of money left over. So that's the way short selling works, because I know a lot of you won't understand that, and this is going to make a lot more sense when we get on to exactly what is happening with GameStop and everybody else right now.
So short selling effectively Let me put it in my terms now. Tristan's put it in his little language. Let me put it in my language. The Matrix is out to fuck you. This is the Matrix. TM. Big schlong. And what it does is it aims to fuck you and everybody else, because that's what it's always done. So the globalized financial capital work together, and by working together, they can make the future come true. You know, it's an easy way to make money if you know exactly what's going to be printed in tomorrow's newspapers. So what they'll do is they'll short a bunch of stock, they'll borrow a bunch of stock, or they'll take a bunch of stock and they'll sell it, a lot of it. All of their friends will do the same thing, so that the stock is being sold hard and fast on the market, which one, lowers the price. Two, people can see everyone selling the stock in real time. Three, they can see that the biggest institutions on the planet no longer believe in this company, so the price of the stock goes down. And then when they have to repay the shares, as my brother said, they can rebuy them at a lower price, however many shares it is, and make a huge profit. So they can effectively make what they want to happen, which is reduce the stock price. They can make that happen unorganically by enough of them getting together and ganging up on smaller companies and forcing the price of the stock down.
And it's not just in sales. Let's pretend they're hypothetical world leaders, okay? Bo Jiden, Pansy Nolosi, okay? Just random names I've made up off the top of my head. Let's say you want to invest, or you want to short the corn market, or farmers, or American manufacturing, okay? You don't have to, you know, be so public about what you're shorting to hope that everyone catches on. You could just, you know, short the stock and then make a law that fucks the companies. All of American manufacturing and farming gets fucked because Pansy Nolosi and Bo Jiden have made some laws. And they make billions, even though their salaries are only about $150,000 a year. That explains why imaginary politicians like Pansy Nolosi get so rich. Because they make the laws that fuck the companies. They make the laws that make things go up and down. And they know before the law gets passed that it's going to get passed. They've read it. No one else has seen it. And they do some Aikido behind the scenes. Tell their husband to buy or sell X, Y, and Z, or to short X, Y, and Z. And then they cash in. Luckily, no real politicians do that.
And that's the reason I drew such a large schlong on the Matrix.
This is Pansy.
So let me ask you this, okay? Let me get some clarification here, okay? Are they telling me that where the government screws the big companies, now the big companies are screwing us the same way? Now it's just a circle of everybody chopping everybody else out from under them unless you got money. Is that what they're saying here?
Yeah, that's correct. You basically just described the Matrix as Andrew Tate put it.
Wow.
With the schlong that just fucks everyone.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, that, you know, in this circle that they're able to do this to companies, and then now those companies are doing it to the next guy on the totem pole. You know, shit rolls downhill, right? And obviously, okay, so the government does their thing. They control the laws, which controls what the companies can and cannot do. Now the companies have to reiterate to make their money, so they screw the small guys. Wow. Okay. We're up to date.
Nolosi's cock.
Because when they do this, they make money, but they fuck over the people who work for the company, who believe in the company, who need the company, who own the company, and all the small people who invested in the company get fucked over so this one person can come along and make money. And what's interesting is this. When you make money shorting a stock, you've added zero value to the world. You've produced nothing. You've gained the world zero. No innovation, no insight, no information. You haven't even made anyone smile. You've done nothing at all and made money from thin air, and all that it takes is to fuck over the person who owns the company, the staff of the company, their families, the people who invested in the company because they believe in it. They get fucked. You get money for nothing, and that's basically the whole stock market. It's one big scam where people at the top can make money doing no
big
work,
Matrix
sitting on
fuck.
their yachts, jerking off, while the people at home get fucking wrecked. That's how the system works. The entire financial system is set up so the common man doesn't stand a single chance.
Wow.
That's how it works. Now, I don't want to go too far into the history, but we'll give you a quick overview for those of you who don't remember GameStop in 2021 and 2020, I believe it was. There was a person with a very fearsome name, something Kitty. I had to find his name. It was very scary, his name.
No, it was like Fantastic Cat or something stupid.
Whoa!
He was really gay.
You wouldn't mess with him.
Yeah, I would, and it's super gay. And if I met him in person,
I need to say his name to give him credit, because he deserves credit.
Yeah, we have to give him credit.
Something Kitty Cat, I'll find it, worked out that GameStop, which is a store that sells, now if you're older, like
Roaring Kitty.
Roaring Kitty, you wouldn't want to mess with a cat.
Shout out. Keith Gill is his name. I believe.
Roaring Kitty
Respect.
analyzed the stock market and identified correctly that GameStop was being heavily shorted by hedge funds. Now, GameStop is a store that sells consoles, video games, the kind of place my brother and I used to love going when we were teenagers.
And all of the people my age who now have some money, we trade in stocks, we're financially stable. But it's like the
Blockbuster Video.
Yeah, Blockbuster Video, Toys R Us. It's one of those places. And Blockbuster died, Toys R Us died. Now the GameStop kids who went to stores like this have some money finally in our pockets.
Well, let's first explain what GameStop is, because for you young people watching, in our day, you'd go down to GameStop, you'd buy a GameCube, you'd buy the games, you might buy a t-shirt or a comic book or the cheat book, whatever. You'd spend money in the store, you'd go home, you'd unpack it, you'd text girls, ask if they want to come over. They'd probably say no. You'd play N64 GoldenEye all night long.
Yes.
That's what you used to do. Now we have all this gay shit. Steam and fucking fuck knows what.
Yeah, a bunch of nerds who don't hang out, who don't know each other, playing with my friends. You never met these motherfuckers. Some of them are 68, living in Idaho, trying to get inappropriate images of your butthole.
Of your butthole.
What? Wait a minute. Oh man, left field real quick.
Real quick.
Like, I mean, that got me. I was like, what? Wait.
I mean, is he describing online gaming?
He
Like,
is now.
He's gonna be playing with some. Yeah.
I don't think you should attack online gaming. I get where you're coming from. Come on, guys.
Friends outside. The people on Xbox Live are trying to get pictures of your hairless little balls and your asshole. Stay away.
Jesus.
They are warning children about pedophiles. But the funny thing is, I mean, they're 100% correct. No doubt. They are 100% correct. There are definitely people out there trolling these kids, and like, I have protections in place for my kids online gaming for this exact thing. But there are definitely dirty people out there. Protect your kids and their gaming systems, and make sure that they're with legit people and not talking with 68-year-old men. That's the moral of that story.
When we used to play GoldenEye 4-player, it'd be the 4 brothers in that fucking room, and I knew them all, and none of them were secret pedos.
I will say, I used to love whenever my buddies would come over and we could all play at the same time. That was the best. Hanging out, gaming all night, having to take turns. Those are good times.
Anyway, so what happens now, and I've noticed this because very recently, actually, I decided I wanted to beat Marcel at Tekken 5. So we got a PlayStation 5 for the first time. I haven't seen a PlayStation 5, and I haven't seen a PlayStation in 10 years. It took an hour to 2 hours to turn on the game. In my day, you just put the game in and pressed go.
Download, register, make an account.
What the
fuck is this?
Your player name, update. It was a fucking joke.
You want my name, age, and location so the people who eventually hack you could try to find pictures of my butthole.
That's exactly what's going on.
Exactly what's going on.
And now you'll download your game.
I think the problem is that they're taking pictures of their buttholes.
You don't go to GameStop. So GameStop can no longer compete.
Hold on. Go ahead, North Star. What was that?
I was just saying, it sounds like the problem is that they got pictures of their buttholes to steal in the first place. Well, these guys are, somehow it ties into the Matrix. Somehow, I'm going to try to make the connection.
We got to make the connection.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Or we won't.
Or we won't.
Because they have to pay rent. They have to pay staff.
They have to make a profit.
Taxes.
They have the games physically printed onto discs.
So the hedge funds understood quite correctly that GameStop's going to go bust, so they should just short the stock, accelerate its decline and its decimation, and make endless profit off destroying the dreams and destroying the memories of anybody who's older than 16. And then something amazing happened. So all these hedge funds, we're going to talk about Melvin Capital, specifically said, GameStop's going to go under, let's short the stock. Like my brother said earlier, we'll borrow the stock, we'll pay it back to you later, and the price has to be lower than what we borrowed it at.
And it's going to zero, so we're going to make billions.
Because this is an out-of-date business model. Nobody goes to GameStop anymore.
No
Even
shit.
my
I mean,
fucking
these guys are
friends from-
smart. Why wouldn't you do that?
This is true.
I'm back,
Sounds like a
guys.
good
What's
move-
going on?
sounds like a good move
What's
to me.
happening?
What's happening is we're watching
What's
this Andrew Tate video about GameStop.
I would like to fully disclose that I bought GameStop shares today, and I also shorted it. I also shorted it today. I'm both.
You're part of the problem.
You're part of the problem.
I am so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm buying shares and I'm
listen.
shorting. I'm shorting the stock at the same time while I buy the shares simultaneously.
Congratulations to you.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Be glad. Let's go.
X-Bit, this right here is
Don't
actually
be
for
mad.
you,
Don't
then.
get mean.
You know it, X-Bit? This is
What
actually
happened?
for you. This is actually for you.
Let's go.
Because
Thank
you don't know whether to buy stock, short stock. You don't know what to do with your life right now.
Well, I do both. I do
Andrew
both.
Tate.
It's called trading delta neutral. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Let's go.
AKA losing money. All right,
I
moving
don't know
forward.
what you're talking about. I'm green on my fucking position, so
Well, Andrew
I'm
Tate
ready to
is
go.
about to educate you about what's going on here.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
Thank you,
want to.
thank
I
you.
want to learn more about how the Matrix is supposedly fucking us, as they put it. As
I
they
like
put it.
that. I like that. Let's do that. Let's go.
Does he now? Again, I'm still new to Andrew Tate's stocks and all this, and him doing this. So I'm just kind of curious. Is this like does he have statistics he goes by? I mean, I'm sure he has a whole team. These guys are made of money.
Listen, this guy, he's never been about stocks. I don't think. I think it's always been about crypto.
Crypto.
They've been
and now
crypto
he's just trying
bros.
to take down the system.
Crypto bros, and I think they come from money. I know both of. I think both of them were like kickboxers at one time, and they're internet personalities. You know, I mean, they're funny as hell.
That's what.
But the reason why
talk
we're
about-
watching them today is because they're talking about GameStop. They've never done that before, and all of a
I'd
sudden
like
they're going hard in the paint.
You know, when you're trying to short sell GameStop, all right, sometimes there's 0 shares available to borrow. All right, that means that all the shares that were available to borrow have already been borrowed. You know what that means? That means that there is a fucking demand for those shares to borrow. We're talking supply and demand. You buy a share, you can buy as many shares as you want. There's no like the demand and the supply. They have as much supply as you want for the demand. Okay, there's no like scarcity. All right, there's no scarcity. You understand? That scarcity is what fucking drives value in this world. Okay, if there's not enough shares to short, that means people want those shares. There's a value for those shares. Shorting those shares, there's a value for that. Let's go.
Well, I mean, yeah, I agree with that.
All right, well said. Thank you.
I can't argue that.
Let's go.
Let's go.
On the island who get jerk off for the little kids. We've all put billions and billions of dollars shorting this stock. Everyone can see the stock is being shorted. Nobody believes in it. And then Roaring Kitty, in his genius,
he is a genius,
identified this, and on Twitter, Reddit, managed to convince a bunch of people to buy the stock and increase the price.
So, visual representation. Hey, I'm a big greedy cocksucker who's going to destroy this business that people worked hard building forever to make myself more money than the business owners ever made, creating absolutely nothing for society. Give me some of this GameStop stock. Okay, I have two, and they're worth $100 each. So I have $200 worth of stock. Now this is going to go to almost zero, so I can give them back for nothing and make almost $200. That's the plan. So here we go, $200. I've got 2 of these, $100 each. What do you mean it's $300 each? A bunch of autistic losers on Reddit have bought loads of the stock. It's $300 each. I'm running out of time on my short.
A
I've
couple
got
of
maximum limits.
autistic
But if the
losers
price
on
goes up super
Rumble.
high, you take all my shit back and I'm fucked and I owe you millions.
That's right. So when they had to buy the stock,
Oh, I can't call him a loser. He's a billionaire. My bad.
Crazy money. And Melvin Capital, a hedge fund, went under because of this. A bunch of autists on Reddit convinced $1 billion hedge fund.
Look at him! Look at him
$1
go!
billion hedge fund to close down because they couldn't afford to
Where
buy
the
back
fuck
all
were
the
you
stock
6
they had
months
short.
ago, man?
Which is truly
Jesus
brilliant.
Christ!
Because it's a fuck you to the system. And that's where we're going to get deeper down into how this is a spiritual war, and everything in life is a spiritual war. And we're going to give you the spiritual path to enlightenment on this emergency meeting. But really,
Oh
it's
my
about
God, dude! I am like
system,
sold.
which is
Let's
game,
go.
So the rich get richer. And the
Holy
poor get poorer,
shit!
constantly destroying things.
This guy knows what he's doing. What's that?
Benefit to the
Thank
world,
God.
not producing anything, just
Let's
getting money
go.
out of thin air by
Look, he's
fucking
turning
other
red
people up.
out there.
Oh,
Like, as far as motivation goes, this guy's got me pumped up. Like, I'm ready to start doing
I'm pumped up
crunches.
as shit. I mean, these guys are. I mean, this information's fucking horrible, but yeah, I'm
fucking
pumped up.
ready to, my
Let's
head's
go.
ready to
Ready to
explode.
explode.
Oh my God.
I can't wait.
The kaiju drift, bro. I'm right there with you.
Against the common man. This is a battle of good
Dear
versus
God.
evil, like everything
Dear
else
God.
basically is. And that's why it's so important. And it lay dormant. It all happened. Melvin Capital
who
went
said
under in the
that?
end. Then it all kind of stopped. I didn't hear about it.
Yeah.
Now back then, I want you guys to know something. My brother and I were massive and monumental in the GameStop attack. We weren't nearly as famous back then.
Emotional play. But it paid off in this sense. Maybe.
But we were part of this, and I think we spent like $300,000 buying GameStop
All we
stock. All we could at the time at Liquid, because we were at an airport. Is this Vegas?
No, I think it's a layover flight. I think that's like fucking Boston International or some shitty airport.
We're at an airport in Kelowna, and we managed to buy some stock. And we never sold that stock. In fact, I can't even access that stock anymore because I think it was seized by, that brokerage account was seized by one of the many federal agencies that have tried to put us in jail since. So,
What?
we bought a bunch of stock just to be involved in the fuck you against the Matrix.
So as it stands,
Fuck
there's
you
a hedge
against
fund
the
manager
Matrix.
who, when it wakes up tomorrow morning and Wall Street opens, if the GameStop price opens at the current price, he's going to lose $13 billion, his entire hedge fund. So me and Lucas, we just cashed some Bitcoin. We're putting 50 grand, 50 G's, 50 grand in at GameStop at this price. I don't give a fuck if I lose it all. I don't give a fuck. I just want this hedge fund manager piece of shit, these Wall Street fucking greedy bank pig cunts. I just want him to lose. But now I'm reading more and more. These Occupy Wall Street guys are doing AMC, BlackBerry, whatever.
AMZ, I like that.
Right now. I'm cashing $500,000 of Bitcoin
That
right
was
now.
slick.
You
You did that on purpose, AMZ. You did that on purpose, bro.
You think so?
AMZ, bro, that was a fucking dude. That was a beautiful move. AMC. I love that shit. Oh, I mispronounced that shit on purpose. Let's go.
We are taking down Wall Street.
All his money.
We're gonna take them down ourselves. I'm taking Wall Street down. Watch me. Fuck them. Fuck them all.
Fuck them all.
So I
remember.
the stock.
I remember.
That brokerage account.
I did
seized
too.
By some federal government. I don't even know which one. So I bought the stock, couldn't sell it, forgot about it, whatever, wasted the money. When I saw it kicked off again this morning because Roaring Kitty tweeted for the first time in a few years, which inspired people, and now everyone started buying GameStop stock again. And coincidentally, there is a hedge fund, not Melvin Capital anymore, a new one, which is trying to short GameStop. And we have, me, Roaring Kitty, whoever, have seen this, and we're rallying behind the stock, trying to get the price as high as possible to once again sink a hedge fund. Guys, this is about the evil people in charge of the world who do no work, destroying the common man. And this is about people like you and I having a rare chance to fight back against them, and how important that is for your spirit and your soul.
Now, when we say evil, I'll give you a very basic example of who made money very, very recently. No, sorry. A hypothetical way that someone could have made money very recently. So let's say you're a hedge fund manager, or you're hundreds of hedge fund managers, and you all have friends in the United States Senate and the Congress. Now, you can't imagine the congressman being friends with with hedge fund managers. That's just, you know, mind-blowing and insane. What was Jeffrey Epstein's job again? It was, it wasn't professional pedophile. It was the other thing he did.
Can't remember.
Hedge fund manager. Like all these fucking perverts. So, this hedge fund, let me tell you a hypothetical.
Wait a minute. What did he just say?
What's going on?
Yeah.
These guys are off the chain.
These guys are ridiculous.
Mind-blowing. Someone could have made money very.
These guys are absolutely ridiculous.
And how important that
Yeah,
is to your
I had to
spirit
back
and your
that up.
soul.
Listen to this.
Now, when we say evil, I'll give you a very basic example of who made money very, very recently. No, sorry. A hypothetical way that someone could have made money very recently. So let's say you're a hedge
Like,
fund
I'm
manager.
convinced
or you're
that this is satire. This can't be real.
No.
No, what this is programming. And welcome back to Cult Deprogramming. We are watching some programming, and if you're ready to get programmed, then you might want to hang on every word these guys say, but we're going to guide you through and somehow try to explain to you how they're peddling a narrative here. Let's go.
I don't know. I mean, I'm really curious to see where they go with this. I mean,
Well, yeah, if they can get enough people to believe in something, then it becomes real.
okay, but my question to you is, how popular is Andrew Tate? I mean, does he have enough plot? Just I mean,
How many subscribers does he have?
I have no
He's
idea.
in the multiple six figures, if not millions, dude.
Yeah,
he's
so-
he's very well known.
So what are you talking about? You know, XBit? Like, I mean, this dude's hundreds of thousands of people follow him. Not to mention.
Listen, I'm all down. I'm very down for a pump and dump.
Yeah.
Don't get me excited. Let's go.
I think that's what's going on. I mean,
I think that's what's going on.
And you all have friends in the United States.
But it ain't gonna be a dump.
Now, you can't imagine.
I don't think it's going to be just a simple dump. They're going to push it until those warrants wear out. I mean, that's exactly what they're doing. That's what they said. We're going to pump this stock as hard as we can, with as much as we can.
Yes.
That way, when those warrants run out, they're going to be paying out instead of getting paid.
Let's go.
Imagine the congressman being friends with hedge fund managers. That's just, you know, mind-blowing and insane. What was Jeffrey Epstein's job again?
Jeffrey Epstein's job again.
It was wasn't
Oh my
professional
goodness.
pedophile. It was the other thing he did. Can't remember. Hedge fund manager. Like all these fucking perverts. So, this hedge fund, let me tell you a hypothetical way that hedge funds maybe made imaginary money just 1 or 2 weeks ago. So let's pretend there was an imaginary war going on. And the guy who was raging the war was named Zlodimir Zelensky. And Zlodimir Zelensky has promised all these American weapons contractors big money in bonuses, and he's going to pay them a bunch of money to buy the new weapons if he gets $60 billion from America. All it would take is one congressperson to say to his hedge fund friend, "Don't worry, bro, it's going in. He's getting the 60 bill. It's fine." The hedge fund buys the stock of the company. This is how evil these people are. Shorts the stock of, I don't know, maybe farming interests currently in Ukraine because the fucking war's going to go on forever and more young men are going to fucking die. And then the 60 billion gets passed. Boom. Everything moves this guy's direction. I'm so smart. I made billions of dollars. And then a bunch of fucking young Ukrainian and Russian men are getting their fucking legs and arms blown off. When I say these people are fucking evil, they are fucking evil.
To their cores. So this morning, I pledged, and we're just giving you all the background because on this show, everybody, my tweet, which talked about getting money away. Make sure you retweet that. Make sure you sign up to the mailing list.
Because if you win the competition, which is going on in 20 minutes, and I'm double checking, if you're not on the mailing list and you haven't done the retweet, I'm not giving you the money.
We're giving away a lot of money today.
$10,000. So go on Andrew's page, Cobra Tate on X. Look at the rules. If the exact rules are going to come out, what you have to do. If you win and I double check and you haven't done those things, you do not get the money and I'm giving it to someone else.
Here's my speech this morning about why I'm putting more money into GameStop.
Okay.
You can call me Top G, Top Diamond Hands. I am Diamond Hands on GameStop forever. Every single piece of GameStop I buy, I will never sell, whether it goes up, whether it goes down. I'm effectively just throwing money away. I'm donating money towards the cause that I never want to see again. And I'm going to buy as much of it as I possibly can, and I'll tell you why. We're in a spiritual battle, friends. Please understand, this is good versus evil. This is the common man against the system, the matrix. And right now, as they continue to halt trading and make it more and more difficult for me to buy across multiple brokerages.
Did you
Let's fucking go.
Did you just see him hit that thing?
In different countries with different banks, it keeps halting for some reason. And the reason is there's some guy with a vaccine sitting in a room who's very upset that we're doing things we're not supposed to do. We're creating memes and we're laughing and we're having a joke. And he's pissed off because it's supposed to be the big corporate machine crushing the common man. He sits there with his shirt and tie and he wants everything to be the status quo while they rip us all off. And now we're doing something they don't like. So they're getting upset. And that matters because it's a spiritual battle. Him having a frown on his face and me laughing while I waste money, which I'm never going to get a return on, matters. Because in the grand scheme of life, morale is everything. It doesn't matter how capable an army is if it is not motivated. Morale is the bottom line. We must unite behind this cause. This is not about making profit. This is not about being successful on a trade. This is about pissing off some dork somewhere in Wall Street with a fucking vaccine and a tiny Johnson. That's what this is about, and I don't care what it fucking costs. I'm Diamond Hands till the end on GameStop.
So this is a time where you put your money where your mouth is, because you can finally fight back. There's a rare opportunity you can fight back against the people who make forever profits by keeping their boot on your neck. You may not feel the boot on your neck because you're so accustomed to it, but the reason you can't pay your rent, the reason you can't afford a house, the reason the food goes up, the price of food is inflated.
Jesus, I like this guy, bro. I believe.
Financially successful
Let's go.
is because the whole system
Let's fucking
is rigged.
go.
Because people make unlimited money by destroying your opportunities, and you don't stand a chance of fighting against them unless something rare like this happens. And this is an extremely rare scenario. And for that reason, it's important for your spirit, for your...
Where do I sign up with this dude? Like, honestly, like, this dude's got me fucking pumped over here. Because he's right. You know, all this corruptness that's going on in the world today, like, they're really taking a initial move on this.
Yeah, but he's also talking to a very specific audience. Like, if you actually know how to make money in the markets, you can learn how to make money in the markets. This is completely. He's not talking to people who know how to make money in the markets. He's talking to people, specifically talking to people who don't know how to make money in the markets. Because if you actually know how to make money in the markets, you're not going to take this guy seriously. It's all the people who don't know how to make money in the markets that are hanging on his every word. And I absolutely, it's absolutely true. Everything he says is right, except for the part where he says that this is a rare situation where you can beat the system and make money in the market, which is untrue because there are many ways to make money in the market.
Yeah, but I think this is a lot more of a spiritual thing because, you know, he's talking about the overall system and putting his money where his mouth is. That's what he's saying. You know, he's willing to throw his money away to prove that this is exactly what's happening.
Well, you know, he's saying all that, but at the same time, he's a billionaire, so he can throw a fucking couple million. He can throw $10 million at it and not feel it.
Right, not even know it happened. I get it.
Exactly.
I get it all day.
Right. So let's not get that twisted.
I'm just curious, you know. I'm just curious where he's
I'm
going.
curious too. I want to see what he does. Let's go.
I got to be the biased one, you know.
Yeah, that's why we need you. Let's go.
For your masculine soul as a man, that you resist this endless financial oppression that you've been living under. You must fight back. This is a spiritual war. It's extremely important you understand this is not just about making money. This is a spiritual war. So to make it simple for you, as simple as possible, there is a hedge fund that in X amount of time has to buy back X amount of stock. In X amount of time, they must buy back X amount of stock. The higher we make that stock price, the more they have to pay. And if we make it high enough, it might be more money than they have. Boom. They're done. And that's what's happening right now. We have to get the stock price as high as possible to fuck this hedge fund over. Because they have been fucking you over your whole life.
Now that you understand what short selling is, a lot of you people who aren't familiar with these terms and the exact way people make money when the prices of things go up and the prices of things go down, you know, when you sit around, some of you and be like, oh, well, the government's going to do something soon about the constantly rising food prices. This can't be good for anyone. Oh, housing prices have gone up 3 times in my lifetime. Well, this got to do something fixed soon because this can't be good for anyone. No, it can't be good for any one of you. It is perfectly fine for the people who have the power to do this. Fucking farms, farmland, property, this price, up, down. They don't give a shit what happens to you and your bottom line and your dollar and your spending power and taking care of your family. They care about getting rich, and they work far less hard than good normal people have ever.
Hold on. Can we pause it?
So
Can we pause it for a second? North Star.
What's up?
I mean, I'm not saying anything that these guys are saying is wrong, right? But I mean, but this is dangerous, right? Like, people could lose money messing with this.
Yeah, but people could become rich, like Andrew Tate said in the beginning. He said, if you're not getting rich quick, then you're getting fucked. Is that what he said?
Yeah, like, I mean, yeah, like, you're not making money if you're not getting rich fucking quick because the hedge funds
Just,
keep taking it. I mean,
just the other day, North Star, you were saying that getting rich quick is bullshit. Just the other day, you were saying that.
Pretty sure that wasn't me.
Pretty sure it was.
I've always been a fan of getting rich quick. Let's go. Why wouldn't you want to get rich quick? Shit.
I'm down. I'm down. It's just dangerous because there's gonna be people that make money off of this. But there's also gonna be people that lose money off of this.
But there's no. Here's what I do know.
No. Yeah.
The figure that this dude is, I don't know him that well yet. I'm pretty sure I've seen him fighting before because I'm definitely down with some MMA. But
yeah, he's a kickboxer. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty
or
sure
he used to be.
I
Yeah.
have seen him fighting before. But what I will say, these guys have a plan. Otherwise, they wouldn't put themselves out there like that because ain't nobody trying to hurt their payroll. Now, of course, this is going to give them even more, attention, I guess is the best way to say it. Of course, this is going to give them more attention, but I don't think they would put this at risk. And I don't think they would risk this. I mean, this is a lot, bro. We're talking about a huge event happening right now. And
oh my God.
They are talking about taking down the 1%. I mean, is that
Oh
not true?
my God.
You think about
Oh
it.
my God.
Everything that we've heard and everything that's been delivered on the news, they're sitting here saying that they're tired of this shit too, and they're trying to compare themselves to the common man, which we all know that they got money and they live very nicely. But
yes, but it's trying to connect.
He's trying to connect his spiritual field too, and see that was another thing I saw about his motivational speech.
I'm gonna need him to reel it in and connect that to GameStop and how that actually connects to GameStop. Because listen, I've done all the research in the world on this, and I know about this.
Holy shit!
And we've talked about Brazilian fractional shares, and that was 3 years ago. So I got to see some numbers, man. Let's keep it going. Let's see what else they got.
I will say this, and I do see your point. I would like to see a little more data than just a big ass wiener on a board.
Yeah, that's some DD right there. You see all those numbers?
GameStop eclipsed $40.
What are you talking about?
What?
Right now, today, Samsung.
It's at $40.
It hit 41.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Okay, so we do know.
It did not.
This is crazy, dude.
It did not.
Take a look. It's sitting at 39 right now. It got up to 41.11.
Holy shit. It went to 38. I'm seeing 38. It went to again in the after hours.
All right, we're gonna take a break from that video, and we're gonna come right
and
back
look at the chart.
Yeah. Let's take a break. I gotta.
Oh yeah,
all this knowledge that they're dropping. I gotta let it sink in for a second. Yeah, go take a look at the chart. I mean, it eclipsed $40. It's sitting at.
Oh my God,
39.
Let's go.
Holy shit!
What is happening, bro?
Holy shit! What is happening?
All right, so let's pull this up for everybody, and of course, no.
Well,
Hold on, I gotta get.
We all know what happens to stocks that hit their 52-week lows. Eventually, they pump. Then maybe
It's at
dump. Are we ever gonna
35.16, and it did get
ever
up
gonna
to
see a
that
dump?
38.18. I don't. I don't think so.
Oh my God, 41.30. Holy
Can I just
shit!
tell y'all something? Do you remember
Yeah.
earlier how we were talking about the volume was at like 146? Do you realize the volume's at 186 now?
Yeah, 187 right now.
If you're not in this stock, I mean, it might be a good idea to get it in the morning. I don't know where this thing's going. Look at the. I mean, you can even look here on the shit. Like, it don't even have nothing on the. You just go back. I mean, the information we were in.
Listen.
This is
My advice
all over again.
is grab your popcorn, get your soda pop ready, and let's watch some fireworks. Because this thing has ignited the rockets. It's lifted off. It's doing their axial rotations. And we're going to see if this thing goes into orbit, or is it going to come crashing down?
It's going to $60 or $70.
You'll have to just tune in to find out.
I know, that's right. That's all we can do is we can keep up with it. And this is definitely going to be an eventful couple of weeks here, or until something changes in this stock dramatically.
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Like the earnings call in 3 weeks. Maybe there's something with the fundamentals of this company. Something operationally, we'll find out if and when they do an earnings call, and we'll see the numbers. And I'm speechless. Holy shit!
Did you see? Let me go here. Go to extended trading hours. AMC's volume is at 521 currently.
Damn.
Bro.
I got a feeling. There's something operational. There's something. I mean, we got to wait for like something to leak about GameStop. Like they've acquired a company, or I don't know.
Well,
maybe they bought a bunch of Bitcoin. Who knows? Oh wait, rare Pokemon card trade-ins.
Well, you already called out that 47 marker.
It's
So.
at 642. AMC is, and it's just growing.
Yeah, I did. I did go long AMC and GameStop today. If you guys were watching the stream,
yeah,
you might have caught that.
Let me ask you, who is Michael Cohen?
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
American lawyer. I don't know if this is the same one. Because I'm looking at, is this related? I mean, there's a video, ABC News Prime. Oh, no. They're different. They just put it in the same headline. Because it said Michael Cohen testifies, and then it says semicolon, so they're not related. Okay, GameStop stock surges, semicolon, new tech to prevent online predators. I thought that was all one headline. That's crazy.
Yeah,
but there's three different. I mean, Michael Cohen, Ryan Cohen, Stephen Cohen.
Wow. No.
Oh wow.
I don't even know.
Oh my god! I can't wait till they open up the options chain. I can sell some covered calls. Let's fucking go.
I know, man. This is
crazy. It's gonna be fun. Oh, they just opened up the options chain up to 55 on Thinkorswim, but none of the other brokerages have opened it up yet. So we're waiting for the other brokerages to open it up to 55 there. Yep.
Here's an article. If you invested $1,000 in GameStop when Dumb Money was released, this is how much you'd have today.
Oh my god, that's an automated. That's automated. It's an automated article. Yeah, somebody didn't write that. It's an automated.
Shit.
Let's get back.
Imagine
to our
if you had bought options.
Holy shit! Oh my god.
Well, maybe we can. Maybe you guys. Let's pull an options move in the morning.
I already bought calls on AMC today. I'm up 89%.
Well, let's buy more.
No.
He said get rich now, X-Bid. Didn't you listen to anything?
Dude, I don't even know what you're talking about. I have a negative cost basis. I've seen 1,000, 2,000, 3,000% gains many times in my life.
Well, I'm ready
Let's
to
go.
see more. Let's go.
Whoa,
I've
look
also
at that.
seen
41.30. That's where it topped out at.
I mean, I've also seen massive losses as well, so don't take that with a grain of salt.
Right?
Let's go.
100%. You ain't taking no wins without no losses. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, there is a learning curve,
There
and
is, but you're
we
never
can
going to
get to.
change human emotion, bro. I mean, you're not.
Oh yeah,
You're not.
yeah, absolutely. I
You're
don't
not going to
intend to.
change it. All right,
Let's
so
go.
let's see.
This is a spiritual battle. So I'm going to give
Oh,
you guys a
hey.
spiritual
Oh, Curtis.
Oh,
It's
God.
Let's
Curtis.
go.
Hello, Curtis.
Let's go. Unmute him, guys. Unmute him. Let's go. There we
Curtis
go.
should be unmuted.
Unleash the dog.
Unleash the dog.
Oh, Curtis, are you at the mall? What's up, Curtis?
Are you still at the mall?
My God, man.
Curtis is at work right now.
Listen,
Oh,
you need
okay.
to get some Bluetooth with noise suppression. Let's go.
Today was fucking just like the whole thing with GameStop today. I fucking hate everything about it. I hope it dies. I hope it goes to fucking zero. I hope GameStop explodes now.
Have you seen the Roaring Kitty tweets?
Yeah, Roaring Kitty is a friggin' nerd and needs to be put into place.
Did you see the tweets?
Yeah, but
Did you see the videos?
Okay, I will not deny. Okay, I will not deny this right now. When GameStop was first started, this whole like meme rally thing, when Rory Kitty started, he was right. He found potential. He found $3 to a good $11-12 seems fair for GameStop.
I am prepared to say that you have not seen the Roaring Kitty videos that he has posted on the hour, every hour. Let's go. Every 30 minutes, actually.
Yeah, he's been on top of it today for sure.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is not.
Curtis, you need to go watch those videos, bro. Roaring Kitty's Twitter.
Oh my
Right
God,
now.
Xbit, dude, please do not screw yourself again.
Listen, man, you need to go watch these videos. I don't think you see what's going on here.
So right now, Curtis, we're watching Tate's speech. He had an emergency meeting this afternoon. And we're just checking it out and see what he had to say about it all. We'll jump back
battle playbook, little by little, which you can go through. And I'm going to talk about how it's going to make you lucky.
Fucking zero. Fucking zero. Fucking zero. Fucking zero. Fucking zero. Fucking zero.
Understand something. God always rewards the brave.
You got some
Brave
background
people
noise
get
there,
the
Curtis.
vaccine, they've been rewarded. My brother and I always took the
don't you
brave
want to start
choice.
making some real
Now we're some
fucking
of the
money?
most famous, wealthy men in the world. And we are not like these hedge fund
You turn on
managers.
noise
We're just
suppression
poor
there?
guys with lots of money. I know you're sitting around thinking, what do
Maybe
people who
Scrollin'
do
Trades, you
millions
could
of
just
dollars
turn
do?
them down a
Where
little
are
bit.
they all day?
What is it now? What do you want me to turn down?
Oh, I was saying you could, if
Yeah.
Curtis is making background noises, you can turn them down.
Yeah, he'd like to throw that in there, wouldn't he? He must be bored at work tonight.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Curtis, go watch those videos, man. Falling behind.
back to the show.
What are they doing?
Go.
My brother and I are sitting in a room laughing at GameStop. We're exactly the same as you. We're poor guys with money. We haven't changed. We didn't sell our souls. We didn't change team. We are still on the team of the common man where we are from. Only 10 years ago, we were less than common men. We were completely flat broke. But through perspicacity and unmatched indefatigability, we've managed to amass huge amounts of financial capital, but we have not allowed it to change who we are. We still continue to resist the slave mind. So it's extremely important you understand this spiritual battle, and I'll promise you this. This is a promise from Top G himself. If you do the right thing, if you have some skin in the game, if you are brave, God will reward you. if you do these things, if you start to feel just a little bit more lucky, the way you walk will change. The things you say will change. The way you act will change. Women might finally reply to your DMs. You'll be able to realize how fantastic your life can be if you just do
I
the
love
right
that.
thing for once.
Sell
God is
it.
waiting for you to be brave.
Sell the
and
dream.
Stop being a fucking coward like you've been your entire life. Which is why I'm going to give you a breakdown on everything you need to do to enhance your spiritual powers so that God rewards you.
Matter of fact, I'm getting a
so that
call
we can
right now.
attack
Hold on.
the Matrix in real time so that you can finally get a girl to DM you back. Then my brother and I are going to give away some money. And then there's another guy who's going to do a Twitter Spaces who I've never spoken to before, but it looks like he gives away a lot of money.
I've spoken to him a few times. Good guy.
And we're going to give away even more money. That's the goal. So we're cutting the Twitter feed now. You can find us exclusively on Rumble/Tate Speech. And we're going to begin our list of things you need to do to obtain spiritual powers. Right. First things first. I don't care how broke you are. You have enough money for one share of GameStop.
Or half a share.
It's $35 or something.
Yeah.
One share is like $36, $37 currently. One share. Now, when you buy this share, you're never going to sell it. Even if it goes up to $10 million, you're never going to sell it. You're going to buy it and you're going to hold it. Because then you are part of the resistance permanently. Even if you just buy one share, you are showing God you are brave and you are part of the resistance. You have skin in the game. And by doing that, you'll become more lucky than you've ever been. If you don't have a brokerage account, you should have one. We teach you how to make one inside of the real world. You can join at CobraTake.com. Get a brokerage account. Buy at least one, hopefully more pieces of GameStop so you're part of the revolution. Do not sit idly by and watch the revolution happen. Fight back. That's the first thing you can do. The next thing you can do is stop giving money to these companies which are gay and retarded. Stop going to Dunkin' Donuts, stop going to Starbucks, and instead buy 1775 coffee. I'll show you right here. This is the coffee we drink. 1775 coffee. It's owned by Rumble, and Rumble is the reason you are listening to us right now. It's one of the last bastions of free speech, and free speech is essential in fighting against the internal and oncoming slavery they're going to try and bestow upon the population. Stop funding gay retards. Only buy 1775 coffee. Buy a pack of coffee. Buy a piece of GameStop. After you do that, I'll give you something for free. This is free. We will give you free stickers that you can post anywhere around your house, on some liberal's car, on your laptop, it doesn't matter. There's packets of stickers here. You go to stickermule.com/Tate. You will get sent this pack for free, completely for free. You open it up, and there's stickers inside that will remind you to resist the slave mind and to fight against the Matrix. This is also extremely important. You can't just do one of these things. You need to do all of these things. Get the free stickers. Get a packet of coffee. And make sure that... Nice. Make sure that you have one GameStop share so you're part of the revolution, because being part of the revolution is completely different than watching the revolution happen. Now I'm going to give you a reminder for how you're going to make money on this stream, because we're giving away money on this stream. So I'm going to show you the tweet, and you can go through the rules and make sure you have time, because at the end of the show, we're giving away $10,000.
Yep, we're going to give you a task that you're going to have to complete in under 5 minutes. And then from all the videos of you doing said task sent to me or Andrew, actually underneath Andrew's tweet, then I am going to pick a winner from there. Nice and simple.
I'm going to do it live here on the show. Let me find
live here on the show. So that person's going to get the money before I hang up. And you're going to watch it on my feed, and I'm going to explain on X, and that person's going to confirm they received the money. We're giving away $10,000. Not $1,000 to 10 people, $10,000 to one person.
The tweet is here. I'm giving away $10,000 for you to buy some GME stock on the emergency meeting happening in 2 hours from now. This show. To qualify, watch the show. You're already doing
already
it.
done now, isn't
Quote
it?
the tweet, quote tweet, retweet, and say diamond hands. Sign up to the newsletter on CobraTake.com. We've been flooded with newsletter sign-ups, guys. So some people said they couldn't sign up. Go try again. Hopefully it should be working by now. Make sure you sign up. You must have completed all 3 to qualify. We're going to be picking the winner shortly. Also, on my Twitter, I mentioned, a tweet above that, is that I'm working with Ploot, and we're going to give $1,000 to 30 random people Also, globally, around the world.
Now, if you don't know Plute, Plute, he calls himself the Twitter philanthropist, I believe he calls himself. Now, I guess the ex-philanthropist. But
he's talking about Bill
I've actually
Pulte.
spoken to him.
What'd you say?
Talking about Bill Pulte, the guy that he's involved with PP Seeds and that whole crew.
Okay. All right. Let's see here.
Many times. I've never met him face to face, but over the last 2 years, 3 years, I've noticed a lot of the good work he's doing, and I've literally messaged him plenty of times and said, look, bro, can I help you out? Can I send you some money because you're running these good competitions, you're helping people out? And almost every time he said, nah, don't worry, I've got enough money. Let me just continue doing what I'm doing, you do what you're doing. But I reached out to him many years ago, and I do speak to him occasionally, but a very good guy, and we know he's 100% legit. So he's going to be in charge of handing that money out. And
he has a spaces going on right now, so I'm gonna join the spaces, guys. Go to the spaces on the Plute account. You're gonna see I'm about to join right now, and we're gonna talk. Start listening.
Oh my God, they're about to do a Spaces
That's us
call.
talking about him. Here we go. So join the spaces, guy, and you're gonna hear me talk on the spaces on Twitter.
Oh snap! Well, I wasn't ready for that.
He's going to talk to Pulte himself.
Oh, is
Wow.
Pulte coming on?
So I'm going.
No, they're
on the
doing a
Spaces now.
Spaces
We're gonna talk
call.
about the money he's giving away. This is your chance to finally get some money in your bank.
Doing a Spaces call with Pulte.
I'm waiting for him to accept my request to talk. Here we go.
Well, that's a bummer. So, where is this at, X-Bit?
What is happening?
Where would I find this at now?
Where would I find what at?
The conversation he's having right now.
I'm sorry, I was on a phone call. I just got back. What did I miss?
He's on.
I mean, it's already happened. I don't know if the Spaces calls are archived or.
Are you saying that they took out the audio?
Yeah.
Oh my God, professional. So professional.
Let's see. So
Yeah, they probably can't stream the space call. I don't know if there's like an archive of it or something.
That's what I'm going to look at
That's-
now.
That doesn't make any sense.
Andrew Tate.
No, there he is. I can hear it now.
They're on with them now. Yeah.
Long story short, I went to a Florida Panthers game with him a couple of months ago, and this guy's the real deal. You know, I'm 35. I know you're young. I think you're 36. I think Tristan's my age.
Yep.
He's 38. He's worth $3.1 billion.
Nice.
And I think this guy is the real deal. And the fact that these guys are trying to fuck him, we've got to fuck them, and he's the right guy to be backing right now.
Absolutely, and he keeps some human interaction in the gaming world, right? We were just talking earlier about the experience of going to a GameStop or going to a store and how different it was than the world today. The world's segregated enough. We need people to be together in community, and anything they can do in the same room or to retain human interaction is extremely important.
Exactly. They want
Like going to work. Take your ass to work. Get some plenty of interaction there.
We can be very public, but this stock could go way higher in my opinion.
So what do you think about them stopping trading? Is that legal? To just, because enough people were buying the stock, the price was going up, the hedge funds were in trouble, so they just paused it. Is that allowed?
It's absolutely ridiculous. So there are these things, obviously.
It's normal market operations when there's above normal volatility. They'll halt a stock.
Yeah.
No, it's not nefarious.
It's not.
Shit out of here.
Not taking away the buy button is what he might be alluding to.
No, listen. They take away the sell button. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Take away the buy button. Protecting your ass, and you're complaining about it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Market makers, in my opinion, the system is entirely fucking corrupt. We need transparency. We need to understand everything that's going on in these, all these transactions. We need to see the whole ledger of it. This is why Bitcoin's beautiful. We need blockchain.
Oh, but they just sold Bitcoin.
Completely agree with you. So would
They
you
sold
argue
all
that
their
the retail investor, the average person who works hard, decides to invest in a company, who works a 9 to 5, a normal guy who spends his savings, he's getting wrecked by hedge funds all the time and he doesn't even realize what's happening?
Absolutely. And these market makers, Andrew, because what they're doing is they're going in and they're setting the price. Ken Griffin and Citadel and this Virtue, and again, this is just all my opinions because they've threatened to sue me through friends, and it's like at some point it's like, okay, bring it on. I mean, all I want is the truth. All I want is the truth out there. And these guys, they've used their power and their corruption for too long to shut people up. And it's going to be people like you and me and Tristan and everybody standing up to say, fuck this. This is enough.
Absolutely. That's beautiful. And brother, I've seen the work you've done on Twitter. You do amazing work, and it's really inspirational to watch. And this is another fantastic giveaway of yours. I'm going to push it out everywhere I can. And anybody who's not following needs to come follow you now so they stand a chance of winning the money.
And when you get back into the United States, we just had a big rally, if you can believe it, a rally. You've never even heard of something like this, with retail investors. We packed everybody into an airport hangar, if you can believe that. We landed a helicopter of Vivek, the guy who ran for president.
Yeah, we like Vivek.
This is a movement. This is a GameStop movement. So I couldn't be happier to have you be doing this. Thank you.
Polte's. Oh wow, Polte's going full
Let's
port
fucking
GameStop.
go, bro. We're going to finish our show now, but after the show, I'll reach out to you. And once again, I'm going to make sure that your competition is spread far and wide so as many people as possible stand a chance of winning.
All right, 30 grand. Go retweet Andrew Tate. See you, boys.
Thank you, sir.
Holy shit.
Pulte.
Holy shit.
Don't you see there are good
grand.
people? We can resist. There are people on your team for once. You're sitting at home as a brokey. There are rich people who understand how rigged this system is, who are trying to help people like you. But we need you to be lucky. We need you to feel energized. We need you to understand that this is a spiritual war. You must show that you're
You need you to get
you must
a
own
sense
one
of
piece of
urgency.
GameStop, one
Let's
tiny
go.
piece. By owning a tiny piece, you're part of the revolution as opposed to a spectator. You need to drink coffee that doesn't turn you gay at 1775. You need your free stickers that you can get absolutely free.
Jesus.
Stickermule.com/Tate. Get them for
Drink
free.
coffee
Stick
that
them on the
doesn't
liberals'
turn you
car.
gay.
Watch
Oh
them have
my
a
God.
breakdown.
Buy 'em while
These
you-
things
buy
are
'em while you
important.
can.
You need to feel like you're part of the resistance.
Babe, I need 1775 coffee. Pronto.
Inside of your soul.
Get them while you can. Get them while you
Because it
can.
gives you
Get 'em while you
unlimited
can,
energy.
guys.
My brother and I have been Matrix attacked to the highest levels.
What, babe?
Oh shit. Matrix
They've
attacks.
been
What's he doing?
Matrix attacked.
Listen, Andrew Tate is telling us right now, if we don't drink 1775 coffee, let's just say it could be
You're gay as shit.
It could make you gay.
It could make you gay.
Oh
Whoa.
no.
Shit, I drink a lot of coffee.
I drink a lot.
I don't drink
no.
that.
I don't think.
Oh, no.
I need to check what I'm drinking.
You
I
know,
need to double check what I'm drinking.
we have to be realistic. That was just a Rumble move. He was just promoting Rumble because.
Oh, the whole
Rumble-
fucking thing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying the 1775. She said,
Yeah.
"What are you talking about?" Hey, babe,
Shit's
are you not
hilarious.
watching my live stream? Huh? I'm live. Watch me.
Let's go.
What
Go.
is? Will you tell Austin to please go cover it? Thank you.
And we remain unfazed because we know that we are a thorn in the side of authority. That's all it takes for us to wake up every day and smile because we know we're damaging them back. We're hard to kill. We're like a poisoned toad. You may put us in jail, but all you do is prove that you're hypocritical. You damage yourself more than you damage us. We're unafraid because we have our stickers. We have our 1775 coffee. We have a bunch of GameStop. We don't give a fuck. You need to join the revolution because if you don't now, sooner or later, time's going to come where there's no more chance to resist. This is extremely important. This is a monumental event that's happening, and the higher that price goes, the more damage that will be done to hedge makers, to hedge funds.
Do what?
Hedge maker. Oh, I was just saying. I don't even know. No, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say that little whole spiel he just gave right there. I swear
yeah.
to God, he was watching the X-Bit tell him what to say.
Let's go. I swear to God he was. How did you even know that? You didn't even know me back then.
X-Bit's like, bro, I'm just gonna go ahead and top this out for you right now. That way, yeah, I got you. And he's just topping it out.
Get the
Yeah,
X-Bit teleprompter.
He is like rapping the same shit I used to rap back in the day.
No doubt.
Like, let's go.
And market makers. And this is important because if this damages and destroys another hedge fund, it stops them from short selling in the future. It means that in the future, when they try and destroy companies by mass short selling, they're afraid to do it because they've seen it backfire. We have to teach them a lesson and show them that their weapon that they use to make money for nothing by destroying the lives of the common man can backfire. They were unafraid to destroy everyone. After GameStop, they thought everybody forgot a one-off event. If we could show them again,
I'm
we will
in,
show
bro.
that you can't rig the
I'm
system,
in.
you
Let's
can't
go.
game the system, because we're
Let's
prepared to
fucking
fight
go, bro.
back to the best of our ability and teach you a lesson
I'm
as
with
the
you,
common
bro.
man. We must band
Buy another
together,
100 shares
strength in
tomorrow.
numbers. This is a spiritual battle of good versus evil.
Right, so we're going to get to the rules of the competition, Andrew. So
So
I can start adjudicating while you talk for the last.
I just want to add. I want to add something that there were indeed hedge funds that made out like bandits on the long side of this as well. So, just so you know, those evil hedge funds, some of them lost money, but there were quite a few of them that made pretty penny off this shit. Let's go.
Yeah, right. Let's go.
Holy shit. Go hedge funds. Come
Holy
on.
shit.
But what they're trying to do, like, I mean, I get what he's trying to do, and I'm all for it too. But the
I
thing
know
is,
exactly what he's trying to.
yeah, but here's the truth about it. Once that stock gets so
Mhm.
high, ain't nobody gonna stay in there. Bye.
Oh, they're gonna start it.
Everybody's gonna.
Oh
want to
yeah.
trade.
It doesn't become real until you sell. So.
That's you said it. That is.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
Let's go.
North Star, you said it earlier today. It doesn't become real until you sell it. Until you see that in your account. Until you can touch it. I mean, it's just not real. It's just a game.
Yeah, the illusion has to become real somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's why they call them realized gains.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
Yeah, we
Let's go.
showed the rules of the
That's all I
competition.
have,
I'll
by
show
the way.
again. I get the Twitter feed up one more time. For
So if you've done all of those things, you are now eligible to enter. You're
So wait.
eligible to enter.
win 10 grand on here. So you have the Pollute competition. Sorry.
Pulte.
Pulte.
He keeps calling Pollute.
Pulte competition. He's giving away $1,000 to 30 people.
He about straight up. You're about to pull a Putin. I was like, what? You can't be political? Like this is everything.
People follow him
So
on
it was
Twitter.
kind of. I think it was kind of a meme that went around that one guy was calling him Plute. So that's why they were calling him Plute, because there was kind of a meme going around about him.
Yeah.
So they probably don't know each other as well as they're alluding, because he called him Plute, but his name is Palti. So
Yeah.
let's go.
That's interesting. Well, he did say his brother talked to him more than he has.
Ah, see.
So I'd say his brother's the one that's reached out.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And retweet. And we have our own competition. We're giving away